me ask you a question. What is water? Yeah, water. I know that may sound like a strange question to ask today, but what is water? What is water? Some of you took a science class and you're probably like, well, water is H2O, right? H2O. And if you remember the periodic table and all those things that we had in science class, water is simply two hydrogen atoms combined with one oxygen atom, right? H2, two hydrogen, O, one oxygen. Now, the interesting things about that is hydrogen atoms and oxygen atoms are things that are invisible to the natural eye. With the natural eye, you can't necessarily see the hydrogen atoms or the oxygen atoms. You can't see them. But what's even more interesting, if we take it a step further, is if you take these invisible things that we cannot see, when they combine, they produce something that is very real and that is very tangible to each and every one of us, right? That thing that it produces is called water, and we need it. Your human body needs it. Your human body is made up, what is that? 70% of the world is made up of water. Yes. This thing that comes together from things that you can't see. Listen, I know you're like, where are you going with this? Where are you going with this? Well, here's the reality. When we think about our lives, right? Our lives are built on the words that we say. Okay, our lives are built on the words that we say, right? So your words have power. Now, the interesting thing about your words is you might not be able to see your words. You might not be able to see the words that you're saying. Like, I'm speaking words right now, and I can't necessarily see them with my naked eye. But listen to me. Every word that I'm speaking is going out into this world as a building block. As a building block. Just like those hydrogen atoms and those oxygen atoms are out in the world, in the atmosphere, doing their thing, they are building blocks. But when they get together with the right stuff, when they stick together with the right thing, guess what? It produces something very real and very tangible. See, you got to watch what you say, my friend, because the words that you are speaking, they are sticking together with the right things, the right thing for the word, right? And when those words stick together, it's producing realness in your life. Now, what's being produced, right? Look at your life. Is what you want to see in your life, is that being produced? If not, then maybe we need to pause for a second and shift the things that we're saying. See, I believe that the words that we speak, they have the ability to literally create faith, right? They create faith. Your words create faith, right? Faith is belief, right? So your words create a belief system. Your words create an atmosphere that is conducive for you to believe. So if you speak the right words, you will have words that have created a space for you to believe that something is possible. If you speak the wrong words, well, then you have created words that have created a space where something is deemed impossible. All of that stem from the words that you say. I've heard it say that whether you believe it to be true or not, both of them are correct. And it's the very same thing that happens with the words that you speak. So what are you saying? What are the words that you're speaking? Are you speaking words that are increasing your faith, which are increasing the opportunity that you're going to see something come to pass that you want? Or are you speaking words that are going to create doubt, which are increasing the probability that it's just not coming to pass? That's not on me. That's on you, right? That's on you. So I'm here today because we need to change what we're saying. We got to change the things that are coming out of our mouth, right? Because whether you know it or not, every word that you are speaking is building something. Now, is it building the life that you want? Or is it building the life that you dislike and you want to get rid of? The only one who can do this is you. But it's dependent upon you and what you are saying. See, I believe this. Your words should be a gift. Not just a gift to everybody else and saying nice things and lifting people up, right? But nice things to you, positive things to you, and lifting you up and encouraging you. See, sometimes when ain't nobody else gonna encourage you, you gotta be able to encourage yourself. You gotta be able to, when nobody else believes it, you gotta be able to believe it. When nobody else wants to come and lift you up when you're feeling down, you gotta be able to do that. How, Philip, how do I do it? Yeah, you gotta change the things that you're saying. You gotta tell yourself, self, it is possible. Self, I'm gonna get out of this situation. Trouble don't last always. You gotta understand that seasons change, right? They wrote a song about that. Seasons change, right? So we have to understand that there is winter, spring, summer, fall. And winter, spring, summer, fall is happening in your life. Just because you're in a winter situation right now does not mean that you're always going to be in a winter situation. It don't mean that you're always going to be in a winter situation. You just need to know and understand that your season is going to change. And if I know and understand that my season is going to change, the things that I say out of my mouth can change also. So out of my mouth, I'm speaking, listen, I understand we're in a tough spot right now. Doggone it, ain't going to be this way always. Doggone, I'm going to keep on waking up every single day, and I'm going to keep on pushing. I'm going to keep on doing everything I can. I'm going to keep on believing. And as I believe, as I stand 10 toes down on what I'm speaking, right? I just know it's going to come to pass. I just do. I want you to know that things are going to come to pass. It just is. Philip, how do you know? I just know, right? How do you know that the water that you're drinking is coming to pass? And it came to pass. You didn't. It was two invisible things that were put together in this realm that were invisible to your naked eye that produced something very, very real, right? Your words, although they may be invisible, they're producing something very, very real, and it's called your life. So we got to ask ourselves a question. What are we saying, man? What are we speaking? Are you speaking life and giving yourself a gift? Or are you speaking negativity and pulling yourself down? Look at your life. Your life will reflect everything that you said. See, the life that you're living today, you spoke yesterday. You did. I remember one day I woke up, and for whatever reason, I wasn't feeling too good. I wasn't feeling too hot. And in my mind, I literally said, today's going to be a bad day. And as I got out of the bed, lethargically, mad, frustrated, upset, guess what? It started off like a bad day. You know, that's the day that you stub your toe. That's the day that you go and you got to iron your shirt. And I'll never forget ironing my shirt. And your shirt vomits, or excuse me, the iron vomits on your shirt. Bloop, 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 bloop. And all the dirty water or whatever that is comes on your white shirt. That's the last white shirt that you got. Yeah, maybe you've been there. And then you go, now you have to figure out something else to wear. And you go and you try to find something, but the thing that you wear isn't necessarily the thing that you want to wear. So it doesn't quite feel right on you. And you're kind of self-conscious wearing that thing because it's not what you wanted to wear. Then you get in the car and you're on your way to work and, you know, it starts raining and you get a flat tire. Yeah, your day goes from bad to worse. All because of the things that you spoke. Your words have power. Think about the days that you woke up and you said, oh man, today's going to be a great day. Right? Those days that you wake up and you say today's going to be a great day. Y'all, it just seems like everything works out in your favor. Everything is going so good because you're speaking good. And when you speak good to you, good gonna happen to you. But when you speak negative, yeah, that negative is gonna manifest and come to pass in your life, just like water. just like those hydrogen atoms and the oxygen atoms getting together and producing something real that's happening in your life every single day. Who can change that and shift that? You. You have the power to shift it. Listen, there is power in your words. There is power in your voice. There is power in your tongue. In the good book, it says this is life and death is in the power of the tongue. You heard it, the power of the tongue. Meaning that this thing, that what's coming out of my mouth, there is power that comes from out of my mouth. Literally, the things that are coming out of your mouth is like creativity in action. That's what's happening. That's what's coming out of your mouth. You're speaking creativity into the atmosphere every single time that you open your mouth. So the question then is, are you speaking good to you? Are you speaking right to you? Are you speaking the words that you need to speak? And if you're not, maybe we need to shift this thing up. Maybe we need to change what we're saying. Maybe we need to say something different. Look, I know today is not super deep. It don't gotta be. I'm here specifically to talk to you right now and tell you, you have to change what you say. You have to speak positively out of your mouth. You have to speak the right things. You cannot speak the wrong thing and expect right to happen. It don't work that way. It's not how life works. It's not. I hate to be the one to bust the bubble, but you can't speak negative about yourself, about your life, about your family, about your workplace, about your situation, and expect good to come out of it. It's just not gonna work that way. So listen to me. You gotta change the things that you're saying. And it may not happen overnight. If you said something and it's wrong, look, catch yourself. Now, hold on. I ain't mean that. Let me go on and retract that statement. What I meant was, retract the statement. Come back around. Say it again. Look, I'm even challenge you, write it down. What do you want to see happen in your life? Write it down. There's something powerful that happens when you just write it down. Write it down on a sheet of paper. Write it down in a notebook. Write it down in a journal. Write it down. There's something powerful that happens when you can take those words. And then it's really cool when you take those words and you go back and you can look and you can say, wow, I wrote this down a month ago, 6 months ago, a year ago, 5 years ago. And then I want to hear this. And it came to pass. Ooh, man, that feels so good. And it came to pass. The words that I wrote down, the words that I spoke, the things that I said, and it came to pass. Now listen to me. Somebody needs to catch this today. If it came to pass before, then why can't it come to pass again? Your words have power. Your words have power. And you got to be able to understand that so that you can speak right and speak good to you. Look, if you're having a challenge speaking good to you, I created this affirmations toolkit. It's inside of the description box right now. All you got to do to it is click on it. It shows you how to speak positively, how to create positive affirmations, how to say the right things in your life. And you can create your own affirmation statements so that you can make sure that you're speaking good to you. It's inside the description. It's absolutely free. I don't want nothing from you. I ain't trying to get nothing from you. The only thing that I want from you is your best. And I want to see you living at your best, right? I want to see you living your best life. I want to see it. It's the sole reason that I'm doing this. It's because I want to see you live your best life. So listen, that's all I got for you. It's your favorite uncle, UnclePhil. Make sure you subscribe so you can get this kind of content. Because y'all, I feel like this is what I have been placed here to do. To encourage you so that you can get it. So with that being said, y'all be easy. Let's keep on growing. Let's keep on believing. And let's watch this thing happen. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.